Davin Reynolds. Okay, aw, she's got a fucking husband and or dad. That really puts a fucking spanner in the works. I can only work with extreme daddy issues.
I fear the Geth will kill us all.
Either dead or absent. Davin.
The Geth are mounting another attack.
Wow, you guys are all really boring. I imagine they're all gonna have quests for me. I seem to remember Pharaoh's very much being like a, come on, repair the fucking colony, and it becomes like a life sim for a little while, and I really enjoy that. And I'm hoping that's the case. I'm hoping not all of that was like cut content, and the reason I can't talk to them is just because they didn't fucking implement that in the main game. But I highly doubt that's the case. I can't miss out on that much, right?
Beat them with the end of it if you have to.
Or maybe pull the fucking trigger. That's kind. You have horrible advice, my friend. Who allowed this man to have a gun? Just give him boxing gloves.
The guests can't be allowed into the heart of the colony.
But can I be allowed into the heart of the colony? I'm gonna turn up the game like a little bit now, because I think we're done with the fights for a while. I'm gonna turn it up by like 4 decibels. If it continues to make your ears bleed, please do let me know. It's weird, because you guys are like 14 decibels quieter than me. Maybe I should just turn my voice up to max, but I just want to make sure I'm not peaking. This might be truly agonizing for you guys for a second. You have to hear even more of me. I know, what a fucking travesty. How dare I? I'm gonna put myself up to max, and if this peaks, please do let me know. Ah! Ah! It doesn't ever go into the red. That's probably acceptable, actually. Let me know if that's horrible. Let me know if I start sounding awful. Because sometimes in combat, I will, like, lean in, and, when I lean in, sometimes things will, like, jump into my fucking face, and that will cause a big screech.
If the Geth don't kill us, the lack of food just might.
Because we just start defecating out my organs one by one with every jump scare.
There, dear. You'll get through.
I feel a kidney on its way.
My headaches are getting better. I just have to stop thinking about the past.
They gave this lady, who is gonna do nothing but snooze for the entire time on fucking Pharos, they called her Calantha. Calantha's a cooler name than Saren. You should be the main fucking boss, not just of this game, of the entire goddamn franchise. And all I really need to do is smother you with a pillow. What a shame. Hello, Hollis.
Geth just keep coming.
That is kind of the fucking point of an invasion, my friend. I wonder what I stole for my codex. Well, we'll deal with the codex eventually. I thought you were gonna turn down the SFX in game. I did. It's down relatively low in comparison to what it's been for the last few sessions. I'm not entirely sure why it's as loud as it is. But I guess I can turn it down a little bit more. The music is also louder than it should be. It's louder than people. Let's try that setup. If not, I'll turn down SFX just a little bit more. I don't know. The sound mix is really nice, but it does not lend itself to streaming at all. Oh, those are lads. There are so many people on my mini-map through here. Zeus Hope. Oh, I'm remembering so much. I thought Zeus Hope was in Aspect 2, actually. Like, I have strong memories of this place. I didn't realize it was in the first game because I think I liked this place too much for it to be in the first game.
To help us.
You're a bit late, aren't you?
Arcelia. Sorry, Commander. Everyone's on edge since...
Watch out! We've got Geth in the tower!
Protect the heart of the colony!
I don't really mind if Arse Celia dies. I only really care if the regular Celia dies. Putting Arse in the name kind of ruins any chances of being a half-decent person, huh? Your parents definitely didn't love you. Congratulations. Fucking... Whoa, they're all snipers! Natalie, this is my cover, obviously. I'm most important. My limbs get first fucking dibs. Gotta turn down the fucking game again. This is a little bit agonizing. Sorry, people on video who actually see that every single time it happens. There's no way I'm editing every single time I tab out. Hopefully it doesn't show my stream key. Surely it almost definitely doesn't, right? No, I'm safe. And no one would hack my train wreck of a channel anyway. Whatever horrific things you could steal my channel for to stream, mine is already worse. That's how you get around hackers. Just make like the most putrid channel imaginable that no one would ever want to get their fucking hands on. Just create content that's more criminal than anything the hackers could ever produce. And you're winning. Alright, there we go. You really want me to kill... Bleh. You really want me to kill all fucking... just everything that dwells in here? I think we're done. There's nothing left. They're too scared to come at me anyway. Wait, what are you shooting at? Are there more humans? Did I just let a human die? Ah! Well, that was dumb. And immediately just assume his cover. Because if he wasn't safe, then I definitely fucking won't be. Good job, Shep. I feel like I might be the biggest fucking target they've ever had. No! Why can't I make Tali target anyone fucking properly? I really love just being able to sneak around their shields. It's so fucking beautiful. Let's see if my shotgun isn't complete shit yet. No, it's terrible because it overheats in seconds as well. The only thing worth using is my fucking sniper, and even that's nearly getting me killed. There we go. Oh, for fuck's sake, I just want to hang out with the dudes. Alright, stop the Geth in the tower. That's our only fucking thing here. I wonder if I was supposed to be able to talk to them there. I almost want to go back just to see. I mean, it's not like we've traveled much fucking distance, right? Just down these stairs, out the fucking door. We'll be fine, but we have no one with medical training. Oh, this is agony.
Protect the heart of the colony.
Or we could take a little break. Could sit around, get in a circle, and nearly said enjoy ourselves. That's not what you do in a circle. None of that will be happening. No fun allowed in my presence. I meant introduce ourselves. I can't think of anything less enjoyable, honestly. No one's allowed to know that I exist. What's he doing? Just doing an adorable little dodge, just shimmying around, dodging my bullets. Like he's the target at a fucking firing range. Man, I can get very close. I also love that my sniper has become my close range weapon as well. I just wish I could fire it reliably, without going in my fucking scope. Then it would be the ultimate fucking weapon. I'd never need anything else ever. But as it stands, I don't know, everything I own is trash. This is just, you know, slightly less trash than everything else. I wonder if I can lift you, but no, I don't need lift because we have singularity. It's the entire reason that shit exists. In fact, it seems to lift more than most lifts do. What the fuck? Why does lift exist in this game? Singularity is just all around better. I guess because singularity only exists for adepts? Whereas lift, I think you can get on, what's it called, vanguards as well? It genuinely just is less powerful. I don't understand. Biotics don't make any sense in this game. In fact, the combat doesn't make any sense in general. Just give me Mass Effect 2's combat. With Mass Effect 1's RPG system, you'll make me so happy. Uh-oh. Barry! I need you! Thank you, you wonderful man! I'm gonna bail back in. And, my plebeians can deal with everything else. Are you a destroyer? Yes, you are. I'd very much like to get one of those on my side. Tali, this is on you. Holy shit, she did it! I want to see it bonk all of its friends. But it still goes for Rexy! Why? So I guess maybe drives berserk so they attack anything nearby. Okay, so it's Rex's fault for still being close to it, I guess. Is it? Well, Rex lived that? He went all the way to the grave. He played dead for like 2 seconds and that's all it needed. Perfect, perfect, perfect. No, I shot the fucking destroyer. I'm stupid. Like, fuck, it lives through almost anything. Please keep bonking your buddies. Because I don't want to be your bonk buddy. Not after that display. That was embarrassing. You can do better than that. Sabotage this fuck. But not before you overload. Hello? Listen to me, please? Tali? What the fuck? No one joins my crew unless they're perfectly willing to be enslaved. Do everything I say! I'm your fucking commander! Alright, whatever. Let's launch you into the walls. We could have done that so much cooler. But instead I just kill it in the exact same way I've been killing everything. Ugh. So even though this is very much like a combat-based planet, and the combat is probably this game's weakest aspect.
Update Fidan, but don't take long. We should roll out the vehicle and find where the Geth are bunkered.
Something about it it does really feel beautifully epic. It does feel like we just drove out an invading force of a whole fucking colony. And that makes me the proudest boy. Except, you know, not a neo-Nazi. Proud in the traditional sense. Not the Ghost Club in the Woods kind of sense. President of Ghost Club at that. Alright, where the fuck are we going? I have no idea. Not like middle-aged men who's like steal the sheets off their infant sons' beds just so they can go be horrible people. But hey, pretty good Halloween costumes. Congratulations, guys. You'd win the fancy dress contest. Where does this lead me? This takes me up to the tunnels. I don't think we want to visit the tunnels until the Prothean Skyway. What? That's just allowed? Oh yeah, I guess we are currently wandering through an ancient Prothean ruin. And it just kinda looks like any skyscraper. Okay, like, the orb exists, you know you're allowed to go alien with everything. Maybe this is human-built? I mean, this does just look like any other kind of human colony right now. And the Prothean, but then, like, the walls are made of gold. Is that the only thing you could fucking think of, BioWare? It gets so much cooler than that down the line. If I don't, I mean, you're allowed to talk to me, you know. You just completely blanked my presence. I saved you and everyone you've ever known's life. Ghost Club President is such an early days throwback. It's my favorite thing.
I'm grateful for what you've done, but your heroics don't impress me, Commander.
Neither does that bitchy fucking stare. Who are you? I don't care. You would have died without me. Bow the fuck down. Tell me about your colon, Arcelia.
Tell me about Zoo's Hope.
I can't tell you much about it. You should speak to Fidan if you want to know more.
Are you gonna say the exact same for everything I fucking ask? I think we're being led to distrust this bitch, only for her to come in and, like, save us at the end or something. I don't remember you. Once again, definitely blocked you out. How horrifically traumatic can your experience be?
What can you tell me about Exogeny?
Just
Very
that
little.
sheer level of
I
bitch.
work there as a security officer. I know they were looking for artifacts and anything of value.
An overwhelming,
That's what they
blinding
do.
sense
They
of
fund the
bitchery.
colony. In return, we help them uncover buried treasure. It's definitely not as exciting as they make it sound.
She's not gonna give us any answer on the personal questions, I imagine, so let's get it the fuck out of the way. What do you do around here?
Tell me more about yourself, Arcelia.
I'm a rent-a-cop. I was hired to keep kids from writing graffiti on the walls at Exogeny. Then all this happened. I wasn't trained for this. I didn't ask for it. I just wanted to end.
I didn't expect your depressing fucking sad backstory. I just wanted to know where you got your bitch diploma.
What can you tell me about the Geth? Do you have any idea what they might be after?
Shepard immediately
I
drops
can't
out
tell
of,
you
like,
anything
being a
about that.
protagonist.
I suggest
Just
you
goes
go
back to
Exogeny
college. That's
if
the
you
rest of
want
the game.
answers to those questions.
It just becomes like a slice of life fucking sitcom. Alright, fine. So we actually get to hang out with Exogeny. Oh, I'm remembering so much more! Okay, this is a really fucking cool place, and I understand why. I've blocked everything out. It genuinely is pretty fucking gross and disgusting. Exciting. Did we talk about the Geth?
What can you tell me
We
about
just
I
did that,
can't
didn't
tell
we?
you anything about that. I suggest you go to Exogeny if you want answers to
And
those
lastly,
questions.
the reasons for your bitchhood.
I get the feeling you don't like me.
How would you feel if you were hung out to dry by every government organization that ever promised to keep you safe? They should have sent a small fleet. Instead, we get one ship.
You know what happened to me on a
and
cruise,
you're only
right?
interested in the Geth.
Oh wait, yeah, I'm not quite a galaxy-wide celebrity just yet. Only everyone that I meet immediately fucking loves me. Why can't I charm her? Let me use my good boy points. I have fucking thousands.
Goodbye.
I can't stand disapproval. It ruins me. It breaks me down to nothing, Fidan.
The tower's secure. Thanks to you, Commander.
Why do you think I'm a Twitch streamer? I need all the validation in the world, and I need it now. Tower's secure thanks to you. Happy to help. I like
I'm just glad
Fidan.
your
He's way
colony is
cooler than
safe.
the other bitch.
I appreciate your concern and your efforts against the Geth.
They may have been slowed, but they'll be back. They always come back.
You were literally just like, don't talk to me about this bullshit. Go hang out with Fidan. I don't have time. And then you immediately just butt in on our fucking conversation. Who are you? How dare you have such a cool name when you're such a piece of shit? I wish I was Silva Martinez. And unfortunately, I gotta settle for Bronze Martin. Don't
Help me find what the Geth are after, and
Genius.
you'll all get out of here alive.
We don't know what they're after.
I'm
They came,
awful.
they attacked us, that's all we know. Their main base is at the Exogeny headquarters. A good place to start looking if you want answers.
Okay, so what the fuck are Exogeny doing here? I love the music on this fucking planet. I wish I could turn it up for you guys. In fact, I can, because we're gonna do nothing but talking for quite a while. There's a lot of, like, mortar fire in the background, and I'm just, you guys can just deal with that. It's not that horrible.
What's Exogeny?
It's only
It's the
deafening me like a
company most
little
of us
bit.
work for before the attacks. They fund this colony. The Skyway leads directly to Exogeny headquarters. You can't miss it.
Of course, there's an army of Geth between here and there.
If Bronze Martin doesn't get clipped, by the way, it will be a fucking travesty. That's the funniest thing I've ever done in my entire life, and you are all you're so uncultured. You don't deserve me. I'm retreating back into my cave for all time if that doesn't get clipped. We're prepared. I am the anti-streamer.
Then maybe I can get this colony operational again.
It is my mission to do everything as wrong as possible and see how far I can get. Let's talk about the Geth base.
What can you tell me about the defenses the Geth have set up?
Let me guess, go to Exogeny?
I don't have any details, but I'll wager it's a lot more fortified than the command post.
They landed at least one Geth ship at Exogeny, and I've seen large walking tanks on the Skyway. Expect a hard
Oh,
fight.
armatures! Or even better, maybe colossi! And if it's on the Skyway, then I imagine that means Mako, and I imagine that just means bonk into the fucking boss fight, and it will just roll off the edge down to its death forever. And, cheesing the fuck out of things is the only way I know how. Let's fucking do it, operational.
What do you need done to get this place back on its feet?
Imagine closer to my cave, guys. You better fucking do it.
Arcelia's right.
I will never be seen again.
In the tunnels. We also have more mundane problems like food, water, and power. I'm not sure where we stand on those matters. You should talk to the people overseeing them.
I'll gladly just vibrate myself into the next dimension. They'll appreciate me there. Maybe I'll actually get promoted. I don't know what's above Martinez. I've been thinking for so long what's like the evolved form of Martinez. There's nothing above it, because I want to be gold, but I don't know what comes next. You go from Martin to Martinez to... mayonnaise? Gold mayonnaise. If that isn't my fucking gangster name, I don't know what is. I meant rap name. Whatever. I'm ruining everything. I don't deserve to be clipped anymore. Food shortage, power, water shortage, Geth in tunnels. Let's start with food shortage. Surely we've got something they can eat. Just dump a couple apples on them from the Normandy. Like, I haven't been to the Citadel. Like, you can go this whole game without restocking at the fucking Citadel. We must be getting food somewhere. Which crewmate do we eat first?
You mentioned something
I feel
about
like Garrus would be a little chewy.
Davin Reynolds is tasked with securing food for the immediate future. If you can assist, please speak with him.
And Ashley is very tainted, definitely. With gross fucking humanity. Ugh. What about your power?
What's wrong with the colony's power supply?
May O'Connell is working on our power problems. She'd know more about it than I do.
Alright, she sounds slightly less awful than both of you, so I'll be on my way soon. Water shortage.
Is there anything I can do to solve your water shortage?
Mark Doyle.
What an awful reading of that line,
If you have
Mark.
any insight to offer, please speak with her.
I think it's Mark Mir, isn't it? I could never forget his beautiful, beautiful face. Male Shep's for... I know everyone says that Femme Shep does a better job, because, I mean, fucking... I need not even speak the voice actress's name. She is fucking legendary. Obviously she is. Everyone's in love with her, and she's in like every BioWare game since because the devs fucking know it. I think Mark Mir is too, but to like a lesser extent. But I love his voice. I don't know if it's just because he was with me as I went through like one of the most emotional experiences of my goddamn life. And by that I mean just playing these fucking games. It was it's like the sexual awakening, but for my tear ducts. Like, the amount this game made me fucking weep. I think the first game did, too. Over, like, relatively minor things. And this is just, like, the first 40 hours you get to spend with the dude. There's so much more to come. I already asked about the Geth, right?
Do you have information about Geth in the lower tunnels?
Oh, the lower tunnels.
They're in the tunnel somewhere, likely guarding a transmitter to coordinate attacks. It's not a critical threat right now. But getting rid of that transmitter will help us defend against further attacks.
Well, how many Geth are living in Shepard's lower tunnels? Like, I'm pretty sure Geth don't have to look that way to be considered Geth. I'm sure they can just, like, make mini little machines, hook them up to the same network, and they can be considered Geth, right? Because, like, the armatures are Geth, all sorts of different kinds that you can get. They're just like the, peak of efficiency soldier type, right? And I imagine it's not like the ultimate they could be, because obviously there's different tiers of them. But you gotta assume that like they're balancing like their resources and everything. It must be so weird to consider like making a person and having to balance, because they're sentient, they're sapient. They know what they're doing. They might not be able to feel, but fuck me, I love the Geth.
Let's talk about Zoo's hope.
It's such an incredibly cool. It's that, like I said, they're my favorite like AI uprising story of all time. Let's talk about your colon, buddy.
Tell me about your colony.
Life is hard and often brutal.
Isn't that what
even
I just
without our
spoke about, actually?
problems. Colonial affairs back on Earth told us
Maybe
we'd be
not.
beneath the notice of any raiders. I guess they weren't counting on the Geth. But, despite everything, there's something tranquil about this place, unlike anything I've experienced before.
It's probably, and I'm just guessing, the unbelievable impending death. Let's talk about ExoGenny.
What else can you tell me about ExoGenny?
Yes, the humanity is the
ExoGenny
problem, not the
funded
space
this
race.
colony.
It's kind of the same thing,
Where are you
Horcrux.
stuck
They specialize in colonization.
I mean, it's
In
the
return for
humanity that's
bankroll
tainting her
colony,
meat.
We work for them. Their main goal is the retrieval of valuable artifacts or resources.
Except there isn't anything here. Or if there is, we didn't find it.
Because if she was just a racist, then she'd still be worth eating. That's one less racist. Unless, you know, I mean, she's not going to do much thriving in my stomach.
I wonder if that's what.
Don't think she's going to recruit my bacteria.
Perhaps. As she said, we never found anything of value.
Of course, the Geth could know something we don't.
Oh, I could have said more about the colony, I
Despite
guess.
everything,
How many people
something
lived here,
tranquil
Phaidon?
about this
How big
place.
was the original Pharaoh's colony?
We were nearly 1,000 at the main site, 200 more at my outpost. When the first wave obliterated our defenses, we fell back to Zoo's Hope.
I could evacuate you.
The Normandy isn't huge, but we could airlift you out.
The Geth fighters are too dangerous, and I won't.
And
be
not
driven
too
off this
dangerous. I
road.
got here, didn't I? I could get out.
There's a chance for growth here that's simply not available on other worlds.
Well, you're a complete fucking idiot, but I guess you're sentimental and I could
I'll talk to you
appreciate
when I learn
that.
more.
Good luck, Commander.
Gave me Paragon point? I mean, was the Renegade option offering to bail? Like, could I have got more if I didn't ask that? I guess maybe. It also seems to say there's still a mission here. Oh no, it left like as soon as I said that. Thank you, game, for making me look unbelievably dumb. I do a good enough job of that myself, and it's back! What do you mean? Oh, Celia, you got more for me?
I'm grateful for what
No.
you've done, but your heroics.
What do you want?
Goodbye.
Oh, that was... Oh, what a beautiful shot down that was. That should boost my Renegade point, and also my good boy points, honestly, because she fucking deserves it. That should take me all the way to the goddamn max. That was brutal. I just want to do it again. Fuck, man. Shepard is the ultimate bitch, and that's the only way I will have it. Hollis, what's going on,
You
man?
will have to forgive my wife. Calantha's not in her right mind. She just needs to relax and accept what's happened.
Sir, have you heard of fucking periods? I'm not talking about his wife. I mean punctuation. You'll have to forgive my wife. Calantha is not in her right mind. She just needs to relax and accept what happened. I meant that, not that she leaking, and that's the problem. Though that very well could be the problem. Who knows? Let's ask about her condition and find out.
What happened to your wife?
The constant
Maybe she's got
attacks
gas in her
strain us
lower
all.
tunnels.
She'll adapt. We all have.
Makes her uterus extra angry. Can I help?
Is there anything I can do for her?
No, she just needs time. Time to absorb everything. We'll be fine.
And now he's talking, well, not really normally. Is he meant to sound slightly insane? Have you poisoned her? What's going on? We know human meat isn't edible. We're all gross. Although I think I've heard that we taste like tuna. I don't know why I've heard that, and I don't know where that's came from, but I think that's the case. I don't know why. I don't know what's so fishy about humanity. But whatever. Let's ask about your colon.
Tell me about the colony.
I can't tell you much about that. You'd best ask Phaidon if you really must know.
Then I'll examine it myself.
Why can't you tell me? I just want to know about the colony.
Phaidon is our leader. Who better to answer questions about the colony?
Yeah, there is something off with you. I wonder if I can get his wife alone. I mean, she's completely immobile right now. I could just sort of bag her up and run out giggling like a little schoolgirl. Or I could do it the smart way and just shoot this man in the fucking brain. I don't trust him, Pharos.
Do you know anything about this planet?
Just what I was told by Colonial Affairs. It's a little different from what they claimed.
Look at his off-center salt
It's not all
patch. What
bad, though.
happened?
When the Geth are gone, we'll have a chance to create something even more spectacular than before.
Maybe that's why he's acting so weird. He just spunked into his own mouth before we walked into the goddamn room. That explains your wife's condition. You disgusting deviant. Personal questions.
What do you do for the colony?
I'm a medic. Or I am since the doctor died. I've tried my best since she was killed.
Since the doctor... Okay, well, you're necessary, unfortunately.
I have to go.
Can't end your existence quite yet.
Please do what you can to stop the attacks.
Oh, the first bit of emotion you've shown in the entire time we've been here. I wonder if I should read the computer entry. I can't
Hello,
talk to her, fuck
Outworlder.
yeah.
I'm glad that we aren't totally forgotten by the rest of the galaxy.
Dear, please try to rest. You're not ready to speak.
You're so hiding
But
something!
they should know. I mean, they are very important. Yes. That's better.
Oh, you broke this bitch's legs, huh? I don't like this. Oh man, Rex got out of his tux for this one. I forgot we put him in actual battle armor. He's ready to fist. What's wrong? I should go. I hope you're not what's wrong?
Is there anything I can do for you?
I'm fine. I just need to try to think clearly.
Oh!
It's just a lingering pain from...
Wait, no, you're like 70
from
years
the
old,
last
though.
attack. I'll be fine.
I thought maybe she could be
I
pregnant.
see no major injury, but something must be causing her pain.
Please, just let her rest. She just needs rest.
Rex, let's use your medical genius. Come on, buddy, you got this one.
Colony's tougher than it looks.
He was a cute little male nurse back on Tachanka
It hurts so
before he
much
did
when
the
I think
dad
about what
shank.
we've lost.
What's happening here? Is I imagine maybe it seems like Pharos is under just a little bit of stress. I don't know what could be making me think that. Just a little bit of a vibe I get. Who the fuck knows? It could be anything. I get the feeling that having a babies in this situation probably not all that permitted, but at the same time it could be fucking anything. And you are like 96 years old. You get older with every fucking second, apparently. In fact, everyone gets older with every second. Shut up, you massive idiot. What's wrong with me? Is there anyone living in here? No. Can I steal everything on your fucking computer? What's Davin got in his fucking browser history? Ooh. No, okay, well, let's just ask him directly to his face then.
That last wave. They'll be back. And if the Geth don't kill us, we'll die of hunger soon enough.
Oh god, I guess we gotta feed him before we learn of his unforgivable fetish.
Are you doing anything to remedy the situation?
I need to boost rations with Varen meat, but it's too dangerous.
That could very well be
Alpha
the
Varen,
unforgivable
he's
fetish,
huge
to be
and he's
honest.
Mad, rabid maybe, totally uncontrollable. I can't do anything until he's dead.
And this is gonna be our first encounter with a Varen in the entire series. Oh, I wish I could hire one. I wish you could get a little puppy in the first game, but instead, we just kill them. I could fly supplies in.
I have a ship. I could bring in supplies from
I
off-world.
don't think we got time, dude.
I'd
They're
rather
falling
you put the
apart.
food on the Geth. Food won't help us if they breach our defenses.
Then again, I feel like I probably could leave and just do everything else in the game and come back and you'd still be the exact position because 2007, but at the same time, it's Mass Effect. Wouldn't surprise me if, like, now that we're here, if we don't do everything within, like, a timely manner, everyone dies. It's very possible. Colony.
Tell me about Zoo's Hope.
The colony is growing, or it was. But you should speak with Fidan. He is our leader.
No one wants to talk. It's like Fidan holds this, complete ban over them on speaking about anything except what's under his narrative. They're working with Exogeny. They're probably sending off fucking people they don't like from the colony to be experimented on or something. I'm calling it. I know it's a bit gross. I seem to remember some horrible fucking atrocities going on here, but I can't quite pinpoint that horrible fucking atrocity. Because atrocity is so fucking commonplace in this game series that they kind of all blend into one sometimes.
Why should I speak to Fidan? Why can't you tell me?
I don't want to talk about that right now. Speak with Fidan.
Something's fucked up, and only the highly medicated idiot grandma is the one who's gonna let it slip. So how the hell do I get a husband away? Personal question.
Tell me about yourself.
What's to tell? I came here with my wife Greta, looking for adventure, a new life together.
You're like
This
50 and
isn't
she was
exactly
like
what we signed
12.
up for. Of course, it would be much better.
Pharos.
We were really starting to enjoy the colony before they came.
That's not allowed, you little scamps. I mean, to be fair, she's also committing murder and having to save, like, her entire peoples at that age. So, I guess, you know, it's a different culture, hunting Varen.
Tell me about hunting Varen.
Hunting them is impossible while fending off the Geth. On the positive side, they'll attack anything, even those damn synthetics. The big Alpha Varen is the real problem. He's mad, erratic, completely unpredictable.
How does this guy have zero emotion? I'm wondering that too. I get the feeling... Okay, Just had big memory, just had big fucking realization, and, yeah, okay. Things are about to get quite a bit more explained as we go down here. But we're gonna spend a fucking while in Pharos, I believe. I'm trying to remember how that all comes to fruition, but we'll have to see. And I'm starting to remember just why everyone wants to keep everything so fucking hidden. Interesting. Big sus. Big sus. And they kneecapped the fuck out of this guy just for knowing too much. Oh my god, what the hell is that? Look at his knee pads were just fucking begging for it. They're just cute little fucking targets. Alright, we got May, who I believe, you're fixing the power lines, right? We were told to come speak to you. We got Greta. And we've got the two colon experts. Examine my bowels, please.
Nice work with those
The
guys.
hell was that? Oh my god. Most powerful being we've ever encountered.
For this generator, though.
In fact, I think we've seen people teleport just with biotic magic before. I don't think that's particularly impressive. What about the Normandy's power cells?
Would it help if I brought in some power cells from the Normandy? We can certainly spare it.
Can we? We do a bit need it to save the
Doesn't
world.
use the same parts as the old generator we've got. The cells just aren't compatible.
Now I'm feeling like he's a Geth in disguise or something. Not necessarily him specifically. I don't quite remember how this goes. I just remember that something pretty fucking messed up happens around here, and I'm gonna try and see if I can prevent it this time around. And if I can prevent it, then I will just explain what it was, because it was very cool anyway. At least to the best of my memory. Top of the line ship doesn't use the same parts the old... Shepard's so fucking stupid. Tali's right here. Stop me from saying anything that makes me look like I got one goddamn brain cell. The fact that I outrank these people is really depressing. What do I have that they don't? Let's play as May O'Connell for the rest of the game, please. Alright, I'll see what I can do.
If I find anything while I'm looking around, I'll send it your way.
Thank you, Commander.
So I'm starting to think that maybe I just fucked up saving the colony last time, but I can't quite remember how it all ended.
I'm sorry, but I can't stop you.